Name a Netflix special with a black woman headlining. Name one. Name one that you enjoy, because
she's Netflix like the
yes, because that's
nowadays?
what actually the conversation was about. It wasn't about the Emmy. It was about her having a special.
Was Wanda Sykes offered a Netflix special?
Yes, but she was given what, 100K, 200K.
I don't know that to be factual.
Yes, you can check. And then y'all laughed Monique out of the fucking bank.
I'm gonna continue to.
Right, because she wanted more than 500K.
Yeah.
And you don't think she deserves more than that, although she put in time and work? Because
I didn't
and
create.
to you, she's not funny. To a lot of other people, she's fucking hilarious.
When did I say Monique is not funny? I never said that.
But why does she deserve more than 500K?
It's not my place to determine who deserves what. I didn't create Netflix. I used to go to Blockbuster. So who knew that these kids would come out and get rid of Blockbuster? What I'm saying is this, that's their decision to make. Cat Williams addressed this on his interview. He said they lowballed him as well. As black people, and this is the part that I get confused at, they're gonna lowball us. It's about what we do in response. Wait, hold up. Hold up, pardon me, Portland. Can I finish? I love laughing.
Yeah, but y'all laughed at her and y'all joked on her for wanting more money.
Cat Williams took the short. Because this is what's called playing a game. Cat Williams took the short.
We've been playing this fucking game forever.
Cat Williams took, we in America.
And what does that mean?
And that means that we're the minority.
Let me finish my point.
Cat Williams, but we get paid less than anybody else.
Cat Williams said he took the short and is getting all of his money on the back end. What makes Monique exempt? Why she couldn't do that? If you really believe in your skill and you believe in your fucking comedic ability, then take that fucking 500 grand and then go get your money on the back end. Or if you think they're not giving you your worth, then take the fucking act on the road. I think it's worth noting that Cat Williams did indeed apologize to Tiffany Haddish on his knees at the Emmys.
He did.
He did. And now
Kim Kardashian is used to...
Well, that's not true. She's just not saying anything. I'm pretty sure she doesn't like the fact that she has a husband, she has children, she's in a married relationship, regardless of whatever the fuck her past may have been or who she had been with her past. I'm sure she doesn't like going onto certain blogs or turning on the television and seeing people saying that she slept with or sleeping with someone else. Like, she's not saying anything because when you say things, it tends to make it bigger. She's a huge figure. So if she says something, it's gonna go somewhere else. So she has to not say that. And him, as her husband, I'm pretty sure he sees how this is bothering. He's like, nah, now I gotta say something. You're saying, and Nick and everyone say, hey, call me and say, but this is not being done in private. It's a public thing where we're sitting here talking about it. This is why he kind of feels like he's being forced to address it publicly. You understand what I'm saying?
Y'all keep making me change my opinion because she's right. Like,
I'm always right.
You can't wild out. You can't wild out in public and want to apologize in private. Like, if you're gonna mix it public, you can. But if they're the ones wilding, then if he's doing this publicly, then maybe he wants them to give him a public apology.
Fam, Drake is on the fucking road with Quavo and the Blouses. He ain't thinking about this nigga right now. That was months ago.
You're right. It's not gonna happen. But that might be what he wants.
Right, but why would you also clear up a rumor from a nigga that you don't like in the first place?
I remember when Kanye was wrong before. Kanye thought Wiz Khalifa was talking about his wife. Wiz Khalifa was talking about his weed.
And Kanye said to Wiz, I'm the reason why you have a son.
Well, because Kanye know he want to snuff Wiz.
Right, but you talk crazy.
He's got a lot of emotions going on, and they're happening out in public, and I think that's the problem.
Can't snuff Wiz.
But I don't know. I think Drake has been cleaning. He's been trying to clean house. That's what I feel like.
He's starting to rebrand.
Can y'all stop talking to each other and include Remy and myself? Like, what the fuck are y'all having this mature shit?
Y'all start talking about Wiz, snuffing niggas. But I feel like Drake is in the process of cleaning house. I think if this was really an issue and Drake felt that, he might do that. But I don't think he's really talking about Kim.
Does anybody care?
August Alsina says, ladies and gentlemen, I quote, I don't believe in luck. I believe in God's divine order. And you are an example of God's divinity and it's covering over my life. A beautiful, complex individual you are. I could spend a lifetime decoding you. Thank you for your laughter. Thank you for seeing my heart and my character and not measuring me based upon what I come from. You see me for who I am and what I'm going to be, even when I can't see me. Thank you for challenging me on a daily basis. You're a little piece of heaven right here on earth. The fortune in my cookie, the vet to my rookie. You are love personified. There hasn't been enough diction created to articulate or express the capacity of my love for you. It is simply beyond measure and human comprehension. So as my soul continues this quest, I would like to say happy birthday best. You are nothing like the rest. Reminisce.
Yes.
As the married, mature person here on this panel, is this acceptable to you?
Pull up the jet right now. Go find this little nigga. I'm fucking him up.
Yo,
right now.
y'all answer to this, honestly.
I think August Alsina sees her as a mother figure.
Who the fuck talks about their mother like this?
He talks about
This is creepy. This is like some Norman Bates
Yo,
talking
I've
about
never
your
said
mother.
the word divinity to my mom.
I will.
Norman Bates talked about his mother
would.
like this.
I'm gonna be honest, you out here alone. It's the fortune in my cookie, the vet to my
The
rookie.
vet to my rookie, but
Who eats
your
fortune
vet-
cookies?
First of all, I could spend
The
a
fortune to my
lifetime
cookie is a lie.
decoding you. I don't like the way he's worded. Like, you
That-
can take one word out of each sentence and change it to something else, and this whole shit sounds
You
even
can't
crazier
word
than
this
it
like
already
this without
does.
a
Yeah,
single.
but
This
I mean,
is
he talks
different.
about his family struggles. He talks about his battle with drugs. He talks about going through, being hospitalized with
All right.
issues and complications. And Jada Pinkett was there for
Nobody
him.
says that to their mother.
don't talk
or
to
their
my
mother
mom
figure.
like that.
God,
And even still, why are
thank
you
you for
telling us
challenging
this?
me on a daily basis.
Should he be
How?
sending this to Def Jam?
Because they spend time together.
Why?
Because Jada sees him as somebody that probably needed guidance.
We knew that before this?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
They did. Jada and August Alsina did an interview together, talking about his battle with drug addiction.
And
Talking
they
about,
only sent it to Scotty.
No, it's on Facebook.
Nobody.
It's called
I
Red
don't know.
Table Talks.
I haven't been on Facebook.
It's on Facebook.
Oh, her show, yeah.
Yeah, it's her show.
Well-
they did it together, but in no way.
Is that how he got that picture? Because
Yo, Scotty,
because that
stop
picture looks
defending
like
this
it came-
bullshit.
No.
Yo, stop. Let's
think-
just keep it a
you
fucking
really-
buck. Are you in a relationship? And if you were, would you be happy with your man saying this about another woman? Jinx,
the
I have the
first
same
question
question for you.
first.
Come on with this
So that's how I
bullshit.
decided. When we first
That's
started,
not bullshit. It's the facts. I gave you facts.
when we first started talking about this, I was like, I think it doesn't condemn him. Then I thought Joe's gonna be like, would you be okay if someone said it to your girl? Like, nigga,
Talk
no.
about it, Ken.
Someone said it to my mom, nigga, no.
Talk about it,
like,
Ken.
this shit.
Somebody said it's
that's my
right to your mother.
This shit wrong.
my mom.
This shit is wrong.
My point is, Will Smith, like you guys mentioned earlier, Will Smith has been online a lot as of late, right?
Yeah, he's everywhere.
He has to answer to this for me. I mean, it's not me trying to dictate.
No,
what
you
he needs
don't.
to
Just
do.
go smack him.
Why does
Well,
that-
that's answering to it. See, smack this nigga.
I look at Will and Jada as one of those couples, that stuck through it. They got married, they have children together, and they represent something for our culture. So when I see things like this, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's tainted. It's making it dirty. It's making people talk about it in a negative way. And I wasn't cool. I'm not cool with that. And that's when I was like, why is he writing this? Like, he needs to get smacked. Like, I can't do
You
anything
need to
to
go.
anybody,
Just
but
put his record out and.
why are you basing how much I spent on my kid on how much I?
Because that's what the court does.
No, but and I think that is the problem. So if you have a guy he works a construction job or he works a regular job, his baby mother is only entitled to $1,000, so that kid only gets $1,000. But because you make $1 million, you get $18,000. Like, no. Well, how does it?
Yeah.
How do you decide if it only takes a certain amount? So
Remy, you don't
How
know
much
what
does it take to raise a kid?
and that's what
How
I'm
much?
saying. That's the number that we should just
Answer-
go to court and they be lying. And it's sad. And the court system that we live in is fucked up. I bet you if they made it so that you could only get child support if you were married to the person, a lot of these bitches would stop waiting outside of basketball games and outside of concerts
Talk about
trying
it,
to fuck
Queen.
niggas because bitch, you get knocked up. You
Yeah.
ain't
Who
getting no
got
money.
these
Bitches
boys?
that sit around on their ass all day and expect because they let a nigga with some money stick their dick in them and they had a baby that they fucking hit the lottery.
But but
Stop
they did hit the lottery.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they
No,
did. It's a
didn't.
hustle.
They did it because nobody's fucking the same way. Start talking about we need to champion behind our black men. Go ahead, Scotty, champion behind our black men.
Come on, Jinx,
so
we
that
black
we
men,
can
nigga.
change some fucking laws because this shit is
I
fucked
said the
up.
same thing. I just
It's
said
just-
it earlier
no,
where I
Jinx
said
don't
they
wanna
need
be a
to
black
go, but
man
I
with
do
me.
stand behind that. I do
Final
stand
point,
behind
Deanna.
them doing that. I never said that.
No,
I said that
I wanna
men
hear
should
it.
fight for
Yes.
I said it, Rem.
I'm still
Champion,
saying
tell the
final
world.
point to both of y'all. I have
But y'all throwing
a whole
clothes.
new topic for us to fight about. I think this one we
And
can
every other
actually.
money hungry baby mother out there, fuck all you bitches.
What
I
if the
hate you
clothes are
bitches.
And that was Reminisce with the final word. Now, back to...
Bum ass bitches. with no fucking
all right,
job.
Remy, the Super Bowl. the
Sorry.
Super Bowl.
The players, it's what, 70% black? If 70% of them decided to kneel, they can't do shit about it. They can't do that. Like
Sure they can. They can fire all of them.
They can't fire 70% of their staff.
Yes, they can. They
cannot.
get a bunch of white niggas out there to run the slot.
No, they won't. And then
Run
niggas
the
will stop
slant route,
watching.
and
And
that'll
then
be
niggas will
that.
stop watching, and then what? Then it fucks up their money. Then it fucks up their ad dollars. Then it fucks up everything else.
Deani,
The problem
wait,
is-
time out. Hold up, Rem. I hate to be the one to break it to you, Deani, The NFL's primary demo is not the young black girl.
Yeah, but not the young black girl.
Or
but,
black
but I'm not
people.
talking
Sorry,
about,
Ma.
No, but I'm not talking about the black girl. These white people watch black people play. That's what they're watching for. They're watching for great athletes. And who are the great athletes? Black people. No? So
And
that
some
has
white people.
and
But,
some
yeah,
white and the white quarterbacks. And that's it.
Okay,
Jordy
but
Nelson
you're
used to
also
carry
talking
my
about
fantasy team.
70% of players that come from nothing and that have families that they support. So a lot of them, they can't just afford to be like, hey, I'm not playing for the next 15 games and see where we're going to go with this and stand on something.
But we will never know.
All it
because we
takes is
won't-
communication, right? All it takes is a little communication. I believe if many of the artists, entertainment artists, were to just speak to each other, because we all talk a lot, we could just chill for 5-6 months. I don't think it would take very long. If all the players communicated, they could chill for 5 or 6 months. Le'Veon Bell's holding out. Fuck, it's a bunch of niggas that hold out. If they were to just communicate and have
Let's
some
try that,
type
Joe.
of unity,
Let's communicate with all the artists and see if we can just hold out for 5 or 6 months.
it would change the world.
telling
It would
you,
change the
y'all
world.
calling me crazy.
If the
I'm not being
artists
funny. I'm serious.
and athletes
I'm serious.
would just chill,
Yeah, calm
talk to
down.
each other, go save up some money, chill for 5 months, and let some real niggas fight the good fight, a lot of things will be different when you return. I believe that.
That's
I do.
true.
I
She's
do.
been doing comedy since she was 16. You can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke. Why? Because she ain't done a tour yet. She ain't done a special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes back to back for an hour to nobody.
I got a problem with this. I think, like, some of what Kat might
You
have
have a
said.
problem with beef with Cat Williams?
I got a problem with this particular beef at this particular time. They're both nominated for awards. We know how big the nominations are. We just spoke about it. We know how important it is for how we're seen. And you're beefing with her, and she's like your equal at this point in time. You know,
No, she's not.
Maybe not career-wise, but you both are up for this like very,
Prestigious
very
award.
prestigious and very valid award. And like, this is the time you choose to voice this opinion. You could have voiced this at any other point in time, and probably has.
Cat Williams wouldn't do press at any point in time. He's doing press now.
And that's what you choose, is to talk about yourself, build yourself up instead of taking her
He
down.
did.
Instead of
He did that
tearing
as
her
well.
down.
He did that as well, and he
it's
gave
whack
a
to
lot of
tear her down.
stats about himself that I particularly wasn't aware of. I wasn't aware of how great his Netflix stand-up specials did, like
killed.
independently, on his own, kind of running parallel to the comedy industry as a kid that's been kind of blackballed and outcasted. I relate to it. I like it.
Yeah.
I like him attacking any of the comedians, even if he's wrong.
That maybe
Like, I
where
just
some
like
of the
it.
energy comes from is that he's treating his shit like it's independent. He's operating his thing, and he sees
And he disses Kevin Hart every chance he gets. Why would you hate on that?
Kevin's not up for an award right now.
Jinx, get this Ferguson
You know what
shit
I mean?
out of here. I just want to hear some beef.
Nothing to do with that.